We just want to send all of you the absolute biggest of thank yous for returning to in-studio classes with us. As you can imagine, it has been quite a feat to get to this point, but we are so appreciative of all of your support, your kind words and your cooperation with our new COVID safe procedure. So we have now run through our entire timetable now that our Friday and Saturday dances started back this week. There are some areas in which we can improve. We really want to try and speed up the drop-off process so that we can get the children in and dancing as quick as possible. So what I'm going to do in a moment is to talk you through the new procedure, which is completely different to the first COVID safe video that went out. We do feel really confident that this is the best option for us, keeping our social distance, keeping us COVID safe, but getting the children in as quick as we possibly can. So we really hope that you will all cooperate as you have done so far. You've all been fantastic and we are so grateful to you for that. It really has been so fantastic to see the dancers in real life and back in the studio. We are absolutely loving teaching them and they really are thriving being back in the studio. So that really is such a lift for us and a boost after it's been quite a long process getting us up to this point in what we're now going to call the COVID cloud, as one of our Tiny Toes dancers calls it. So we thought we'd just give you a quick insight into the setup process. So you're going to see a time-lapse video and the setup process of the mats takes us roughly 45 minutes. So we arrive a lot earlier than the classes begin. We set out everything outdoors. We then set the mats out. Everything is cleaned. And then we get your little dancers in, and at the end of the sessions, it now takes us probably 15 or 20 minutes to get out. On the first day, it did take 45 minutes, but as the time has passed, as we've done all the classes, we have definitely got the knack of it now. We really are so proud of how the dancers have taken to the new in-studio environment, because it is very different. It's never what we would have expected to have happened this year, but for now it is the new normal and they really are thriving. Their concentration has been excellent. They've kept up their technique since we've been out of the studio and they are just so happy to be back, and that really makes it all so worthwhile for us. So we're now going to get on and talk you through, I think this is probably plan C for the drop-off procedure, but hopefully this is the most simplified and it's going to be the most efficient option that we have come up with so far. So the new entry points are going to be directly to the side of the hall, so you will be able to see us dancing from the outside. So we have got a lane 1, a lane 2 and a pickup zone. To speed things up, the temperature checks are going to take place at the green gate before you even walk onto the AstroTurf. So providing we get a green temperature reading, you will then follow the green cones down the AstroTurf, and at this point it splits off into 2 lanes. So the one there Emily is going down right now, that is lane 1. So at this point you will wait socially distanced outside the doors until it is time for your child's class to begin. A member of staff will then come to the doors and the doors will be opened. At that point, your child is required to hand sanitize. Their shoes are going to come off before they step into the studio and they're going to walk straight to a mat. And once your child has safely entered the studio, as parents and adults, you are going to follow the divider cones between line 1 and line 2, obviously keeping social distance, and you're going to cross over to the other side of the green cones. And you're going to stay to the right of those cones as you make your exit off the AstroTurf. And if you are allocated line 2, you are going to repeat exactly the same process as Emily did before, just going up to line 2 instead. And when it is time to collect your child from class, you are going to turn right and straight into the pickup zone, where you're going to wait socially distanced for your child to leave their class. You will then follow the path around like Emily is doing, where you are going to exit towards the car park. And that is our new and improved COVID safe procedure. We really look forward to seeing the children for the rest of the week, and we hope that this procedure is going to speed things up a little bit and we can get your children into class a lot quicker.